Welcome back to 60 Minutes to Lose on the NES. Today, it's World Games! Developed by Software Creations, published by Milton Bradley Company. I know Epix is all over there, don't worry about that, that was the original creators. Yes, this is in the California Games, Winter Games, etc. category. Let's see what we got here. Let's start by practicing the events, right? Oh, look at all of these. We got a number of events that we can do here. Well, let's start with weightlifting, I suppose. See how this works out. The scene for the event is Russia, home of the best Olympic weightlifters in the world. The Soviets have ruled the Iron Games since 1960, when 360-pound giant Zhabatinsky squashed his competition by hoisting 1,262 pounds in 3 lifts. Weightlifting is more than a test of strength. It is a sport of strategy and style. The snatch and clean and jerk require timing, skill, and determination. Is that all real facts? Practice which event? The snatch or the clean and jerk? Let's do the snatch, I guess. Select your weight. Oh, dude. How much weight can we put on here? That's a little bit much here. Let's start low so we know what we're doing here. Okay, begin lift. We did it, I guess. Let me pull up the manual real quick. These are going to be different controls for every game. Give me 1 second. Okay, let's see if I get this right here. Yes. We're going to practice. We're going to practice the snatch. Put on some more weight here. We can do better. Was that it? Did we properly do it? You hit down? No, you grasp the bar by pressing down, you lift the bar by pressing up, and then during the lift, press down again to drop underneath the bar and snatch it over your head. To stand up from the squatting position, press up. I think that's it. It's gotta be it, right? Yeah, so what if we just like put way too much weight on? Not so good there. Maybe the red means that you didn't get it right. Hold on. Let's put on just a baby amount of weight. I mean, he looks happy, but we keep getting reds. I'm not certain what that means here. Hold on here. When two... Oh, wait, hold on. Nope, that's not it either. There's supposed to be white lights from what I can see here. That's not correct at all. That's also not correct. Hold on. We'll get this. So he's not happy. He is angry. He's incredibly upset with how things are going. That's not correct either. Do I have to press down again? Yes. To stand up from the starting position, press up. Oh, hold on. It's all a timing game. There we go. Okay. We got 2 whites. Okay, there we go. We have to hold it at that last part. Okay, let's try with some more weight here. There we go. 2 whites. That's all you need. Okay, that's a successful snatch. We have done the snatch. Let's try a clean and jerk now. A successful lift is even harder in the clean and jerk. Extra up and down movements are required and timing is more critical. Oh man, this is gonna be rough then. Hold on. That wasn't it. That wasn't it. Okay, down to grasp the bar, up to lift the bar. During the lift, press down again to clean the bar and drop into a squat with the bar resting on your chest. To stand up from the squatting position, press up to jerk the bar down over your head. Press down and then press up again. It's all just up, down, up, down, up. There we go. There we go. Okay, that was fine. That was good. We figured that out. Let's try that again. A little more weight here. Good. Too white. Okay. Clean and jerk solved. We know how to do the snatch and the clean and jerk. They're both very similar to each other here. But no. We'll go out of practice here. How about barrel jumping? What do we got in barrel jumping here? You're going to give me a little background on this? Yes, barrel jumping takes you to Germany, where skaters compete to jump over the most barrels in a single attempt. The sport started about 300 years ago in Europe, where ice skating was a common form of transportation. In their dash before takeoff, jumpers hit speeds above 40 miles per hour, risking painful bruises if they fail to clear the last barrel. However, barrel jumpers keep protective gear to a minimum for lighter weight and longer leaps. Insane. So let's see. What do we do here? We first choose how many barrels we're going to jump over, and then we have to press right and left in a rhythm. Okay, left and right in a rhythm. And then to jump, we press A. To prepare for a landing, press down. Oh boy. Well, let's just figure it out, you know? Let's start with 3 here. You should probably jump where the flag is, huh? Yes, practice again, please. Oh, look at that. Ah, I forgot to press down. You just go straight down into the ice. Beautiful. Good. Okay, hit down. We cleared it. We cleared the barrels. Cleared 3. Yes, practice again. Give me some more barrels. Give me like 10 this time. Nope, gotta jump prior to the flag. Ooh, nope. Difficult. That's fine. Let's try it again. I want to at least clear 10 here. Oh yeah, easy. Never mind. Did I say difficult? I meant simple. Cleared 10. We're good there. We've practiced that. We know what we're doing there. Kind of. Alright, next we have cliff diving. What do I got to say about this? I like the little history it gives you. The cliffs of sunny Acapulco, Mexico provide the setting for this dangerous sport. High on a cliff named La Quebrada, the break in the rocks, courageous divers launch themselves from a craggy ledge toward the crashing surf far below. To avoid the rocks at the cliff base, divers have to jump outward 27 feet during their 118-foot descent. Diver Raul Garcia has taken the leap from La Quebrada over 35,000 times. Alright, here's what we do here. Here's the instructions. I'm reading these all out to you so you can all feel kind of like a part of this here too. You know what I'm doing. Select the height of your dive. Yeah, okay, we know that. To start the dive, press the A button. The diver will leap from the cliff in an arched back position. To straighten out, press the control pad down before entering the water. Good form and a properly executed dive will help you score. To avoid hitting the ocean bottom, press the control pad left after entering the water. Seems easy. Let's start from just way down here, right? I don't think we died, so that's good. Fault. Nope, never mind. Not good. Fault again, yeah, because we hit the ocean bottom. Yeah, that must be us hitting the rocks, huh? Not fully certain what it wants me to do here. Hold on. Let me try from a higher level here. Oh, I see. We have died. You don't want to tap it. You want to hold down was my problem. But not immediately. How do you get enough, It seems like I don't have enough. Let's try one level up. Is this easier? I'm not sure how you get out far enough to avoid, you know, dying. To achieve a high score, try to barely miss hitting the rocks. Yes, clearly. But we kind of keep dying and hitting the rocks. They weren't lying when they said this was a dangerous sport. See, like, I feel like I'm trying my best here, but Dude! Except I hit the bottom of the ocean again. This one seems very difficult. Yeah, press left when entering the water. That's what I'm doing. Am I pressing left too early? Probably. Come on, man. Ay, ay, ay. There we go. Hey! I got points that time. Unheard of. It's super easy to hit left too early. You want to do it once you're already kind of fully submerged is the thing. Not like that, though. Is it like you get like one frame to do it properly? Or do I have to be pointed down perfectly? I had a little bit of an arch there that I didn't want. There we go. 51 points. I think you gotta get a perfect point downwards. Like that. Yeah. 43. Okay. Now, maybe this is just genuinely harder from the lower steps, because you can't get as far out there. Oh, got that one. 15 points. Okay. I think I'm getting a grasp on that one. Practice another event, please. It'll be slalom skiing, I suppose. The setting for this event is Chamonix, France, where the first Winter Olympics took place in 1924. Skiing originated in Norway thousands of years ago. Ski racing dates from the earliest days of skiing in Norway, and modern slalom racing probably evolved from old traditional Nordic obstacle races. Slalom courses are designed as a test of reflexes, agility, precision, and control. Of course, speed is vital, but skiers rarely exceed 25 miles per hour. I see. Now, I'm going to imagine that this is just, yeah, simple this. Uh-oh, missed one. You gotta get yourself pointed in the right direction sooner than you think. Another one missed. Great. Oh no! We've biffed it. Okay. This one I didn't need to read the instructions for. I was like, you know what? I bet I know how this works. Very easy to miss that one. Very easy to die. Oh no. This is why I don't ski in real life. Because I know I would die immediately. to death. Like, how do you even make that happen there? Jeez. Hold on. Is there turn your speed and sensitivity, how sharp you turn, hold down A as you press the control pad. It doesn't seem to help me much. Whoops. Totally wrong. Let's just miss 2. Yeah, this is difficult. It ain't no slalom black box title, you know? Which for some reason still ranks like way too high in my overall rankings for the NES, which I find kind of funny. Like, I guess something about slalom just tickled my fancy. I don't remember it being that amazing, but it must have been if I ranked it so high. Ah, really? We missed one? I felt like that was a success going through there. You really gotta point yourself intensely. Wow, okay, okay. We're gonna spend the entire rest of the episode on slalom because I'm bad at it and I will never pass the practice round. It's a tricky course, you know? Having slalomed quite a few courses in my day, you gotta keep the angle like that. Just miss all of them, you know? If you miss all of them, then you'll be safe. Just take a nice straight downward path down the slope. Crash directly into the flag. Oh, jeez. It's very momentum based. You gotta make your turns before you think you need to. Yo. God damn it. Very, very, very tough here. No good. I'd like to just make it to the bottom of the mountain once, honestly. Oh, wait, hold on. Check out this practice. Just miss all of them. Oh, no, I hit one. My mistake. Nope, apparently that's not easier. It's the dang flags getting in your way, you know? We're slaloming! We're slaloming! We're still dying. This is trickier than the other events thus far. Oops, wrong button, wrong direction, rather. It's fine. You know, apparently there was a hill in my local home area that everyone would always go sledding down called Bemis Hill, and I have never been there. I don't know where it is. I don't know how big of a hill it is. I don't know why it was such a big deal locally. And I feel like, you know, I just kind of evaded an entire part of the local culture like that. Not that I'm horrified by that fact. I mean, I don't really I don't really consider myself a scholar of the local lore and legends way up there, because pretty much the second I turned 18, I moved away. Yeah, I was gonna say, better off missing that one than crashing. There's so much momentum. It's like you're doing this all on snow or something. I like the intense lack of music. Like it really just tries to intimidate you. Okay, well, hey, that's the bottom of the mountain we missed for, which is no good. But that said, I think I'm done practicing that. We'll let that one go. We got other events to look at here, like log rolling. Oh yes, log rolling brings a visit to Canada, where two lumberjacks try to dislodge each other from a large floating log, spinning it back and forth until one contestant plunges into the icy river. Splash. Thank you. Needless to say, log rolling requires great balance and agility. Log rolling began in Canadian lumber camps around 1840. The novice lumberjack always gets the same piece of advice: never take your eyes off your opponent's feet. Yeah, well, I'm going to try it without the instructions first, because it seems like a good idea. Which one am I? I guess I'm that one. Okay, that didn't work without the instructions. Oh, is there a shark in this Canadian lake? Hold on. Okay, so, to move the lumberjack's legs, press the control... Oh, some nice little music here. Press the control pad continuously left and right. Stay in rhythm with the log or you may lose your balance. To change the direction of the rolling log from forward to backwards, press button A while the lumberjacks are moving. That's it. That seems wrong. Hey, I won. I guess you just mash it. Whoops, I pressed A at the wrong time. Yeah, okay, so you get it real fast. And then you switch the directions, which fools the other guy. I got 2 points for that attempt, probably because it took me so long. Oh, that one, though, 27. Okay, so that one's incredibly easy. You literally just mash left and right. It could be a little more exciting, admittedly. Get a drink of water here. Don't want to kill my throat. Okay. Practice another event. Bull riding. Yeah, here we go. This'll do numbers. Bull riding is the most dangerous event in rodeo, a sport born over 100 years ago in the American West when cowboys challenged each other to contests of riding and roping for entertainment. The rider sits bareback on a wild bull weighing 2,000 pounds or more and holds onto a rope to avoid being thrown. When a rider falls in real competition, rodeo clowns draw the bull's attention so the cowboy can escape. It's a real intelligent sport. So let's see. Choose the bull you want to ride. Yeah. Will we get Ferdinand, Elmer, Bob, Tornado, or Earthquake? To respond to the bull's movements, press the control pad as follows. If the bull is bucking, press and hold the control pad left or right in the same direction that the bull is moving. To stay on the bull as it spins around, press the control pad. When the bull stops suddenly, press the control pad left or right in the opposite direction that the bull is facing. Alright, well, let's give it a go. We'll try with old Ferdinand. Oops. I had to press down there. Fault? What are you talking about, fault? That I probably just didn't even try. Okay, hold on. When it's bucking, press and hold the same direction that the bull is moving. Right, okay. Hey, look at that. Score of 26. So it's a quick time event without the quick time events. Oh, well, let's get on Earthquake. Boy, Turns out earthquake's a little more difficult. We know the general concept though. That's all I wanted to do, was get through the concept. All right, it's time for the caber toss. The heather-splashed hills of Scotland are the birthplace of this ancient caber toss. In this famous event from the Scottish Highland Games, athletes lift and throw a tree trunk the size of a small telephone pole. Cabers vary in size, but once tossed successfully, they can never be shortened. The Braemar caber, one of Scotland's greatest challenges, is 19 feet long and weighs more than 120 pounds. Well, geez, man. Alright, here we are. Oh, the bagpipes. Those are actually not awfully synthesized bagpipes, considering the hardware. Here we go. Alright, to run with the caber, press left and right rhythmically. Plant your feet and throw, press A. To complete the toss, as the caber pivots in your hands, release A. If you release too soon or too late, the caber may not flip correctly. Well, let's see then. Well, it turns out we gotta throw it before we reach the grandstand. Was that a fault? It was a fault. Let's try this again. This is a rather goofy event, I would say. It flipped. We did it. 24 feet and 11 inches. I don't know if that's good or not, but I get the concept. Alright, the final event. Oh man, this has a lot of instructions here. Sumo wrestling. Sumo is an ancient Japanese sport with many traditions. Two huge wrestlers grapple in a clay-surfaced ring, trying to topple each other to the ground or push each other out of the ring. In one part of the elaborate pre-match ceremonies, the contestants throw salt to purify the ring. Japanese boys must weigh 160 pounds at the age of 13 to enter sumo apprenticeship, and today's professional sumo wrestlers often weigh 400 pounds. Yeah, they're big boys. They're big boys. Alright. Looks like it's basically you do things by hitting the control pad, and then if you hold A, you have different things you can do. Okay, we're going up against the computer here. Oh no, I got thrown to the ground immediately. Let's try this again here. I'm just kind of mashing things and hoping that I get it right, but that doesn't seem to work. Shockingly enough. Wow. I guess the computer flew out of the ring slightly after I hit the ground. So don't do that. Quit doing what you're trying there. Every time I do that move, I fall on the ground before he flies out, so I have to stop doing up and A. That's not gonna... I have not won one match. I have not won one match. I have not won a single match. I was gonna say we can push him out, right? No. We tried. There we go. We won by pushing him out. Just, you know, spam. Spam forward, and you'll eventually get there, maybe. Ah, never mind. Oh, I got him! I got 147 points. Somehow. That seems like a bad one, but, you know, we figured it out. Alright, so now I guess it is time to compete in all events. We must enter our name. I don't know my name. It's, Rust. I wanted to do Russell, but not in the name, but I guess we're going to be Rust instead. That's fine. Everybody knows I am Canadian. Number 2, enter your name. Oh, does that have to be a number 2? Number 2 is Zoop, and he is Japanese. Number 3, oh my god. Oh, hold on. No, hold on. I can make it just one player. I am Rust, and I am Canadian. The other 2 players don't exist. Yes, I'm just Rust. Thank you. Weightlifting, here we go. Here we go. We've already read that. We're going to start at 100 kilograms because we're very impressive. We have failed. Immediately. There we go. We have succeeded. I was gonna say, I forgot all the timing for this, so you gotta forgive me. Thank you for the 3 whites. I thought that was a great lift, personally. I like how I like how because I'm Canadian, it says my name is Rust Can. Alright, now I got the clean and jerk here. They love it. They love it. It's not a lot of weight, admittedly. Now Rust Can is gonna make a foolish mistake and put on way too much weight. Rust Can, you idiot. Put on more. He's gonna feel real dumb about that later. Alright, the old world record was Tim. The new world record is 215. I didn't do that. I didn't lift 215 kilograms at any point. I guess I did. Alright, you're all welcome. Glad to take my gold medal here. Alright, the barrel jumping. First attempt. We know we can easily do 9. So let's make that a reality. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, I forgot to hit down. Shit. Okay, hold on. We gotta get at least one proper 9 in here. There we go. Okay. But the real question is, can you hit 12? Yes, we could. How are we supposed to get 19? I know you can put up to 19, and that seems insane to me. Alright, we cleared 12. That is a new world record. Screw you, Mike. Canada succeeds again. Cliff diving. Aw, jeez. Okay, well, we're definitely going to start from the top. I think it's just plain easier anyway. Except I landed wrong. Shit. That's no good. Remember, you gotta get right down in a perfect pencil. Yeah, like that. 37. It's something. 49. Considerably better. Is that a new record? Oh, I guess I just get gold for that no matter what. That's easy enough. Now slalom skiing I suck at, so this is gonna be a bad a bad run of it here. Looks like we do get multiple tries. Oh, we have died. We have perished in hell. I'm so awful at the slalom skiing. This is one Canada might not get the gold in. Sorry to say. I know they are a land of snow and should therefore be well adapted to this kind of thing. But the Canadians here said, sorry man, I don't think so. Not the worst go of it I've had. Admittedly, you know, missing 4 and then bailing in the 3rd try is not outstanding. We get a fault, we get no points for the slalom. You know what? Understandable. This one, very easy. 39 points right off the bat. $35 points. Not as good as 39, but it's something. Oh, he's holding on this time. Oh, and we died that time. Still, we got 39 points. A definite world record. Screw you, Kev. Bull riding. All right, here we go. Here we go. Let's start with. We don't want to go too high up. We'll go with a decent Elmer. Shit. Elmer has conquered me. We'll try it again. What? You're supposed to hold down when he spins. Right? Hold on, hold on. Am I doing that right? Yeah, spinning. As the bull spins around, press the control pad down. Oh, do you not hold it? I thought I had that one figured out, but I guess not. Okay, well, Canada, turns out they're no good at bull riding. Nobody is surprised by this. For the pride of Scotland, we have done awfully. How's that? How's that? Is that okay? 22 feet and 11 inches? That might be alright. $19 and $11. Well, yeah, it turns out 22 and 11 was easy. That's another gold for Canada. Alright, sumo. You'd have to imagine Canada doesn't have the finest sumo wrestlers out there. Okay. We know how to do this. We just spam. Look at that. 100. 100 points. Beautiful. Canada gets 30 points. That's it. That's it. See the world records. We still need the cliff diving, slalom skiing, and bull riding world records. You bastards. $43. Oh, I didn't mean practice an event. Shit. Hold on. Check this out. We die. It's amazing how resilient these cliff divers are, wouldn't you say? I meant to say compete in some events. Rust, you gotta knock them dead here. We need to manage something. Good old rust can. Yes, that is correct. Cliff diving, slalom skiing, bull riding, done. $37. Not good enough. Not good enough, man. 39. Better. 40. It doesn't tell me if that's the world record or not, though. Little suspicious, I would say. I would call this a rigged event. So what's more important with the slalom skiing? Making it through the posts or getting a good time? I can't do either, so, you know, I'm not too concerned about optimizing it. Shite, that one. Ah, come on, man. Every time I feel like I'm doing mildly okay, I lose it. Which means all I gotta do is not ever think that I'm doing okay. I've found it out. The keys to success. Yeah! Come on. This slalom sucks. Canada has once again faulted. The bull riding. So let's just try old Ferdinand. Nope, Ferdinand has screwed me over too. You asshole bull. I pressed down. Literally what it says to do. Press down repeatedly? Nope, you don't press down repeatedly. Spinning. Yeah, press down. If the bull stops suddenly, press left or right in the opposite direction that the bull is facing. Okay, well, we're screwed there. We got 1 gold medal. Did we set... No, Rick still... 70 points for cliff diving? We clearly need to practice that. How do you get those kinds of points, man? That came closer. Okay, I guess you have to dive slightly deeper in without touching the ocean floor. And that gets you the points. Alright, alright. Understandable. Slalom skiing, that'll happen when it happens. Bull riding, though. I felt like I had this. Like I understood what was going on. Yeah, to stay on the bull as it spins around, press the control pad down. That's what I'm doing. If the bull is bucking, press and hold the control pad left or right in the same direction that the bull is moving. It was bucking and I was pressing it. This one seems like it sucks. Doesn't really give you a whole lot of strategy either. It's just like, try to anticipate how it moves. I'm like, hey. Try to anticipate not being stupid. You can see my inputs. I'm not crazy, right? Wait. I think I know. Nope, I don't know. I don't know. I thought it was like maybe every time it does a full rotation you have to press down, but no, it immediately bucked me off that time. And if you press down constantly, then you screw up there. I don't get it. I don't get what they want you to do here. Is it every half turn it makes you press down? Why did I get thrown off? I kept pressing the direction it was moving. Yeah, the bull riding event, this is easily the worst of the bunch, I would say. Even for how much I hate the slalom, this is just kind of nonsense. Nope, it's not every half spin. So let's review. When it starts spinning, you can't just press down once because you'll get bucked off. You can't hold down because you'll get bucked off. You cannot press down every time it makes a full rotation because you'll get bucked off. And you cannot press down every time it makes a half rotation because you'll get bucked off. So that is where we stand with the bowls. I'm just trying to understand it at all. I somehow lasted longer with Earthquake. Seems to be all luck, right? I guess that must be the sudden stop that they warn you about. It's nonsense. It's not fun, is the problem. I have this really, like, dumb opinion that video games should be fun. Sometimes you stay on an okay amount, sometimes you don't. But I don't know what allows you to and what doesn't. See, like, I made a few rotations there, and then it's like, nope, you're screwed. This is maybe slightly better than winter games, but not as good as Master System California games. That's for sure, not remotely. Some of the events are okay. Let's see if I can figure out the caber toss any better here. The secret of the long throw is building up your speed before the toss while conserving as much energy as possible. The player who learns how to reach top speed the fastest will usually win the event. Don't run any longer than necessary. Long runs will sap your strength. I mean, the caber toss we did fine with. We hit a world record on it. According to the active online leaderboards. So I don't need to practice this. It's just, you know, it's slightly more fun than the bull riding, so... Of course I'm going to do this over the bull riding. Oh no! We faulted. We faulted again. We are just one giant fault. Sometimes that happens, and you know, you just kind of left to the wolves. There we go. Went up and over. Hold on. Watch this. Take one step. Yeah, okay. I was going to say, how much do you lose on that? Obviously, it's not going to be good, but that's like almost what the built-in world record is anyway. Man. Yeah, it's no California games, we'll put it that way. I don't know what it was about California games. Maybe the events just lended themselves to video game format better. like the hacky sack was really fun in California games. Ooh, my goodness. That is really difficult. That going down like that, or sorry, down like that, and then that sharp turn back down. Dastardly. At least with the slalom, I may be bad at it, but I feel like, you know, it operates as it's supposed to. The bull riding, I'm like, what are you intending with this one, fellas? Like, what is the purpose of the bull riding? That was bad. I know that I'm not like in the competition zone with this here, mostly because I don't want to re-enter a name every 3 attempts. I just want to see if I can get like one halfway respectable run at the slalom. So far, the answer is no. This reminds me of the downhill race in Skate or Die. Except I would rather play Skate or Die than World Games at this point, I believe. I think that that's kind of where it stands. Anyway, hope all's been well. I do plan on putting out another episode today because I failed to do so yesterday because I was actually just too busy. And I'll talk about that at the start of the next episode, you know, because that's when it's really relevant news. Not in the last 8 minutes of World Games. It's not really news either. Like nothing. There's no big reason why I couldn't get 2 out. So, you know, every now and then I do as well heed the call of the real world, much as I try to avoid it. Yeah, how do you even make that pivot so quickly? I just wasn't built for some things. Slaloming is one of those things. Yes, instead of going either to the left or to the right, go directly down the middle and wipe out. That's the ticket here. Yeah, just miss 2, you know? That's the best I've done, probably. 37-8 with 2 missed. Probably the best we're gonna get, right? I want to practice it again, man. Just throw me into something else here. Throw me into something else. Throw me into the barrel jumping. Let's just stack up 19 barrels and realize how it will never be possible. Honestly, my question, how? Obviously, it has to be possible, because why else would they make it an option? There's gotta be some way to finesse that, right? 13 is where they stop spawning on the intro screen. And that's tight. Doable, but tight. You add one more to the mix, and then it becomes... I think still doable. I actually made it less... I made it not as far despite having more speed, which I find interesting. That was really bad. I lost a lot of speed at the end there. Like, that was pretty much the exact same thing. Good job. Hold on. Can we clear 3 barrels at low speed? See, now I'm just messing around. You gotta remember to hit down too. That's kind of an important part of it. There you go. I think that's the lowest speed you can achieve while still clearing the 3 barrels. It's just amusing, you know? Is that the closest we've gotten? We had 4 left at the end there. That was nowhere near as good. It's so easy to lose speed at the very end. Like that. It wasn't so bad, 5 instead of 4, but, you know. That was really awful. Yeah, no, you know, just not a lot to do in the game, I would say. No, I don't need to practice that again. I'm like looking here and I'm like, which ones of these do I really enjoy? And I'm like, honestly, not many of them. The game kind of tapers off in enjoyment, which is usually the opposite of what you want to see a game do. Oh, you can go back up actually. Whoa, 81! That's the best cliff dive I've ever done, I would say. And watch this, you go... and then you crack your head on the rocks. And you are unfortunately gone from this world. And blood splatters everywhere. It's a really gruesome affair, really. Oh! It crushed our head on the ocean floor. If you've ever seen the movie Midsummer, that's what this is right here. 65, yeah, you know. Not amazing. And that's all they were trying to do in that movie, was just set a new cliff diving record. But they forgot about the water, unfortunately. Kind of a rookie mistake, I'd say. Ooh, smashed our head on a slightly different piece of rock down there. Makes sense, it was there. I can't surpass 81. We get one more dive here before I'm mercy killing the video. By mercy killing, I mean, you know, ending it. Ooh, 87. Very nice final dive. Yeah, I'm not playing any more of that. I'm unimpressed with you, World Games. I feel bad that I'm unimpressed with you, but hey, it's kind of up to you to make an impression, and you didn't do that. So, there we go. That marks the end to the games released in March 1989 on the NES. Only 5 of them, but I will rank them for you. The worst is World Games, to nobody's surprise. Above that goes Kung Fu Heroes, which maybe I'm underrating a bit, but wasn't my kind of game. Above Kung Fu Heroes is John Elway's Quarterback, while having virtually no features or anything to give it any kind of longevity, was actually kind of fun anyway. Above that is Marble Madness, which I definitely learned to appreciate on a number of different levels. And then the best game, easily, of the month was Ninja Gaiden, which is ranking, spoilers, very, very high on the list. So good job, Ninja Gaiden. Good job, Marble Madness. The rest of you, you tried, except for World Games. You did not try. I don't believe you tried at all. That means when next we return to the NES, we will be starting off April 1989 with Adventures of Lolo, a game I have played, so I know kind of what to expect. If you don't know what to expect, I would recommend that you join me and watch the episode. It's bound to be interesting, if nothing else. At any rate, thank you for joining me. We'll catch you next time.